Hello, my name's Katie and welcome to my shed. We're doing something new today, something a bit different and very, very much out of my comfort zone. But, you know, it's always good to try new things, isn't it? So today I'm doing a collab. I know, right? Who knew I had it in me? Not me. One of you lot, one of my viewers recommended it to me. Now I'm going to be really embarrassed to say I don't know your first name, but I feel like I should go and look it up. Give me a second. I've messaged her because I realised I don't have her first name, but it's Claiborne Creatures. So she's on here on YouTube, but also Insta, and makes amazing stuff out of clay. My favourite thing are these tiny birds, which are amazing. So go and check them out. Check her out. I always say I'm going to link people. I still don't know how to do that. Somewhere I will write down her details. Okay, so the collab actually, oh god, hairs, everything's itchy. The collab is with a channel called Courageous Painting, and the principle of that is that everyone picks a colour from the Pantone range of colours and then gets given a random colour, and you have to create a picture using those two colours. And it's part of this sort of mythical fun bit of universe where the idea is we all create pictures and then it restores the rainbow bridge, which sounds quite whimsical, probably a bit more whimsical than I normally am, but I just think it's a bit of fun, and I thought it would be quite a nice thing to do and would push me out of my comfort zone, because we all know I like to stay in my lane. So I picked, there wasn't loads of colours left because we were getting near the end of the collabs when I was sent or shown the information. So I picked a colour called Lightest Sky, and I will insert that colour now somewhere. It's going to appear around my head, which is this really nice, very neutral kind of blue, green, grey, off-white kind of colour. I don't think I should be doing anything involving colours, because you all know I'm probably a little bit colourblind because I'm not very good with tones and things. Anyway, we're doing it anyway. So that's the colour I picked, and then I get sent a random colour. So I'm going to insert the clip now of my colour being picked. So here it comes.
Thank you for volunteering to help the monster universe with your creativity. Mike is excited to choose your second color. Gumball machine. Here comes 49. Now that you've got your color, it's up to you to use it in any creative project to help restore the rainbow bridge. Mike and I can't wait to see what you create.
So yes, I got apple green, which I think to a lot of people would be a bit much, but you know I love a bit of colour, and I think it'll be, I mean, I'm not afraid of using very bright and over the top greens, so I feel like this should be an okay challenge to do. So I need to work out first what I'm going to do with those two colours. It is probably going to be a landscape with a bird in it, isn't it? Let's be real. It could be any of my landscapes with birds. I don't think, I mean, I could do like a blue tip or something, because they have a lot of very bright greens in. I'm going to go and have a think and try and work out which colours, like, yeah, if I need to make up the colours or if I've got them pre-made. I've got quite a lot of greens. I don't think I've got anything that would match the Lightest Sky, so I will have to make that one up, but that will be fine. So let's do it. Alrighty ho, I have had a think, and I'm going to do a long tail tit and a blue tit, because the long tail tit have that kind of grey colour in them, or there or thereabouts. So I feel like that would work. I also want to go on a square, so I've just marked out a square. I haven't measured it, I've gone by eye, so apologies if that offends anyone. And I'm going to draw it out, so I will pop you on time lapse, and I might not include it because normally when I draw it out you can't actually see the drawings. But right, let's where are we going to put the tits? That's kind of, I don't think you can see anything, but that's what we've got. We've got the blue tit here, on some trees with blossom, and then the long tail tit there. We'll see how it goes. We're going to start with, as I normally do, with my thin like watercolours, and then we'll build it up with the more opaque paints over the top. So I kind of want, I think I'm going to put some greens in the background. Let's just make a start and see what happens. Okay, first of all, we're going to try and mix up some of this. So this is the apple green. I haven't got obviously a colour like that, but I have got this green gold, which is an absolutely delightful colour. Not, my phone is not on silent, not quite the right colour, but I don't think it's far off of it, so I just want to, let's mix some up and just see what it's like. Just a little bit off, but not massively. Love this colour so much. It just needs a little bit of mixing up and something else. So let's Kuretake, excuse the mess. This colour here, this greenish yellow. Just want to see. Sorry, let's reactivate it. This might actually be the colour we need, which would feel a bit cheaty. I don't have to mix it up, but it is, isn't it? It's bang on, it's the right colour. Okay, so we're going to use that colour, fine, and then what's the name of the colour that we need, Katie? The lightish sky, is that what it's called? Lightest sky. Let's, oh my goodness me, Katie. Let's see how we're going to make that one. Really should turn my phone on to silent, shouldn't we? This one is split a little bit. This isn't going to be right, but let's just get it down and we can work out what we need to do with it. So this is a Davies grey. Just needs a little bit of, I don't even know if it's green. I don't know if it's a green grey or a blue grey. Sorry, this is, I mean, it's embarrassing really, isn't it, watching me do this, but that is quite close, you know. My phone, let's put it on silent because that's quite annoying. Yeah, it's more of a blue-grey. Okay. Told you it's painful watching me, but I like to be real. I feel happy that we've got the right colours. First thing we're going to do is start with some of the background. I think I'm going to go in with like quite a transparent blue to start with, and then we're going to build up on that. I will put some greens in the background as well, but I'm going to layer that over the top. So first things first, I'm going to mix up my blue in my dirty palette. There's a lovely Kuretake, but we'll layer that over the top. We're going to start with some watercolour first, and I really like this kind of grey blue. It's actually a royal blue, but for me it's not quite a royal blue, but this is going to work really nicely with the pinks in here and the more bold colours in the blue tip. Now I know this looks I'm so clumsy today. I know this looks a little bit quirky, but I really like it. I'm putting things away in the wrong place. I think it's quite fun. Normally I would finish my background before I do my birds, but I feel like I might want to pop in some of the bird detail. It does need to dry a little bit first. I'm actually really liking this. What I want to do now is get in my main colours, champion colours, what are we calling them? Lead colours? The hero colours. I want to get the hero colours in because I worry that if I don't, I'm going to lose it all. So I'm going to start with my apple green, and I want to put that on the blue tip here and in the background. He's going to be the grey, that's colours escape me, with some pinks and darks. So I might put some of the greys in the flowers as well, probably, but yeah. And I feel like this greenish yellow Kuretake actually is perfect, and I just don't really need to do anything with it. So I want a decent brush because this one is not right for me. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, actually this one will do. So let's get this. So warm, everything's drying super fast as well. Okay, I do quite like birds to be quite illustrative. They're not gonna, it's not, you know, nature book level. like this. It's quite painterly for me, which is ironic. I'm a painter, I know, but I'm not normally very painterly as a painter. So I would like to get in a bit of the blue tit detail. Now, I probably didn't use the best colour around here because that's kind of the colour I need for his head. Never mind. Make it a little bit more vibrant. And we will put an outline around it anyway, so it's fine. Love this colour so much. This I'm so fickle, but I really like it. I'm going to apologise. If you're new to me, I don't really use paints how they're meant to be used. I use them how it feels right for me, and that often means we get these messy patterns and messy marks, which I then bring together at the end by layering with pencil and near colours and just working with what I've got. But I do really like to go through the messy phase. I'm going to try and mix up some gouache. Colour mixing is such a strength of mine. So we want some white, probably more white than we want anything else, if I'm honest. And I've got this blue grey, which is called ash blue. I'm going to put just the tiniest dot of that in. I'm going to mix it, and then I might add some of the Myosotis blue, but let's see what it looks like first. Can you see that okay? Yes, you can. I probably shouldn't be scrubbing that around there. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting good at this. I mean, I'm not, but I think it's luck rather than judgment, but that is pretty spot on. So I want to use this on the flowers first of all, because they're really offending me. Okay, I'm going to do my outlines and then try and work it out from there. I've got a bit of a mess. I don't really want to show you my table. It's hideous. Let's get the... I'm using the Pitt Graphite Matte, Faber-Castell, one of my favourite pencils, and I'll get the outline in. And I tend to do it quite chunky and loose. Might need to tidy up the desk. What I'm actually going to use is some Turner Japanesque, because this yellow I know will make a really good base for that apple green, but I'm not going to use the green that came with it. I'm going to use some gouache with it. Change my mind. I want to do purple for the twigs. Really, I'm missing a colour. This is working just by layering it, just layering the white over the top. Actually, I mean, it looks really dark on here, but if you draw with it very lightly, like that is actually very similar to that colour. The question is, can I do it and get the effect I want? I really like it, but I want to get some more of the grey in. So let's see what we can do with that. Lost my brush now. I mean, I hope you're not easily offended, otherwise my colour mixing will be making you cry at home, I think. just want to get these flowers a bit more obvious. Right, I think I'm done. I'm going to leave it alone for a little while and I will see you in about 20 minutes. Right, I've let it dry. I think it's really cute. It's maybe not my most exciting or accurate, but it's cute. I was just thinking I might do some white highlights. I think I might get a soft pencil. So probably luminance. Have I got luminance in what? Got that, or I've got the dough and drawing. Let's have a look. Maybe the Caran d'Ache luminance. We'll use that. And just put in a few of these whites again. I like these marks here where I've dragged it through the paint. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, I do like to add texture in, scraping back and just keep adding texture. Probably faffing a little bit at this point. I don't think I've even got an apple green in the near colours. No, I've kind of got, this isn't really near it. I think it probably is near enough actually. Let's just put a little bit on. That probably is near enough. Oh my goodness, this workspace is such a mess today. Let's have a look. I think we're good, actually. The white's nice over the top, and it does almost give the illusion of that grey, but it's making a horrible squeaky noise. Oh, it's making my skin crawl. Oh dear. That's better though, look at that. Oh my goodness, this I am faffing now, I'm stopping. Let's stop and then we'll peel it. So I think this is actually quite subtle for me. My work is normally a little bit more in your face, but I like it. So let's peel these off. I might have to use my heat gun, because this tape is not the best. Oof, gosh, I haven't got enough hands. See, I know I should have done that. Anyway, typical. Never mind, it's fine. What do you think? I actually think it's really sweet. It's a little bit random, but quite sweet. I think I'd like to put some more colours in, but I don't want to take away from this green and the grey, because that would kind of defeat the object, wouldn't it? So there we go. There is my finished piece. Let's turn around and have a chat. Well, that was very fun. I think I struggle when I've got rules. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because sometimes, I mean, I still did it a little bit, but I do just have a tendency to chuck everything at it. So let's have a little look at it together. I actually think it's really sweet. I think maybe that yellow takes away from the green and the grey, but I've tried, and hopefully by using these colours we will have helped the little mythical, I can't remember the thing. Oh my goodness, what is it? Let me get the words. Monster Universe? No, Monster Universe I feel like it is Monsters Universe. Okay, I was going to say that sounds like something from Halloween Horror Nights, because it does sound like something from Halloween Horror Nights. But yes, thank you very much to Courageous Painting for letting me have a go at this, and for the gumball machine for giving me the apple green. And next week on this series of collaborations is Josie from, if you want to see the next one, it's at the Scrap Avenue. So it's all one word though, the Scrap Avenue. And I am sure what she does is going to be very different to what I do. That's the good thing with this collaboration actually, is if you watch the whole series, everybody's work is so different, and that's fun. I mean, it's nice to know that, you know, art and us scribbling away and playing, creating is bringing all these people together. And I would say for a shared purpose. It's very cheesy, but you know, we all know I like a bit of cheese. But you know, for a shared purpose and for a bit of fun, I think it's grand. So thank you very much, Courageous Painting, for letting me join in your collaboration. Thank you very much to Claiborne. I don't think she's responded yet with her name. I have asked. No, she hasn't yet. So Claiborne Creatures for suggesting it and getting me to do it. And yeah, have a lovely week, and I will see you soon. Bye. I couldn't help it. I've gone back in and I've just dulled down the yellow a little bit. You probably can't even see the difference, but I can. Such a faffer. Have a lovely week, and I will see you soon. Bye.